I realized in talking to other defenders that if we were going to go forward on this case and if we lost, then that loss would be on me. I would have been ineffective and I would have made the wrong call. And so I know I go viral a lot. I know I post my wins a lot. I know that, sometimes it can seem like, I make it look easy. It's my double-edged sword. I make this job look easier than it actually is. But I want to remind my young associates out there. I want to remind my fellow defenders out there, my young attorneys out there, you are never going to master the law. It is called the practice of law for a reason. It will always be a practice. You will always be practicing on people's lives, practicing on people's cases. You will always be learning something new. And no matter how many times you win, and no matter how easy it seems to you and how many experience you have, when you have that gut feeling, you pick up the phone and you call your colleagues and you run the case by your colleagues. You are never too good enough, too successful enough, too viral enough to take a step back and ask for help. It is that reason and that reason alone that a lot of people that I work directly with trust me and continue to be on my side, because no matter how big my ego is perceived to be, I'm never afraid to ask questions. I'm never afraid to admit that I was wrong. I'm never afraid to back out, because it is not about me. It is not about you. It is about your client. Win, lose, or draw. Even if I lost today, if I could look my client in the eye and said, I did everything that I could and I stand by my call, then that's one thing. But I could not do that. And so I know you guys see a lot of funnies and a lot of winning and a lot of dancing, but I just want to remind you that I do not win everything, and I do not always make the right calls. But if you have the opportunity to correct that wrong before it becomes worse, you do that, because your face, your reputation, your ego, nothing is more important than making the right call for your client. And I just feel like that was heavy on my heart. I felt like I was going to throw up. I've been doing this for 9 years and I've been on a streak lately. And today I ran into something where I was like, wow, it's me. I made the wrong call. This isn't the right call. So no matter how good you are, if anyone wants my advice as a young attorney, you are never good enough to not ask for help. You are never experienced enough, practiced enough to ask for help and pick up the phone and say, hey, look, we're not going to do this today. And I had to do that twice today, but I'm going to be able to sleep at night. So that's my little tidbit for the day.